What's going on, Canes fans? Welcome to a very different video, but just keep in mind that it's the bye week. I mean, us Canes fans are still fuming over the MTSU loss, and everybody's pointing fingers. It's World War III on social media between Canes fans, blaming Gaddis, blaming Mario, blaming each other. And I felt like it would be nice, since it is the bye week, to take a few minutes and kind of just step away from that. So what I'm going to do in this video is one of the number one things that I get asked is, did Coop ever play football? And actually, let me back up a little bit. It's more so not asking if I played football. It's people accusing me of never playing football a day in my life. Now, I don't take this personal. I do not care what other people think about me, but they are incorrect. I did actually play football in high school, and I'm going to share a picture or two and my Max Preps profile in this video. And then what I want to see you guys do is down in the comment section below, I want you to tell me if you ever played football at any level, pee-wee, high school, college, maybe some of you guys played in the NFL, I don't know. Let me know if you played football and let me know what position. And then also maybe tell me just a funny story, or tell me a crazy story when you scored this game-winning touchdown or something like that. Or just tell me what position you played and what level. I think this will be really cool to just kind of see within the Coach Coop community here how many of you guys played ball. It's one of those things, y'all, where you have to remember that I played at the high school level. That's as high as I went. So I don't come on here and boast and brag about it. It's just high school, man. So I didn't really take it, super duper serious or anything like that. I was never going to be some off the charts athlete, and I never claim to have been that. But it is something that changed my life and had a huge impact on me. So let's just jump on over real quick, because I know, I've showed this on the channel before, but we have a lot of new people here. So this is me. This is Coop at probably around 16 years old when I had a lot more hair on the top of my head. But I did play for a high school called William Blount, and we were the William Blount Governors. And it's funny because all of our stuff was kind of ripped off of Virginia. If you notice, we got like the little swords here, and it says WB here, kind of where they've got the V and the sword. So it's kind of a rip off of Virginia, right? And we did have all Nike stuff with the football, and then it was Russell Athletics for the jerseys and stuff. But this is me. Like I said, I wasn't the biggest dude. Number 36. I decided on that day when we were taking the pictures that I was not going to smile, because I was like, you know what? I got to look tough, right? This might be in the yearbook. This might be in the paper or something. I don't know. It's like, I got to look extra tough, right? So I didn't smile for the picture. So I thought that was really funny. And then I did want to show you guys the Max Preps profile that they had for me. Now, I realize that your name is typically right here, but I'm not trying to come out here and purposely dox myself. This information is out there available to the public, so you could look me up online if you want to. That's up to you, but I went into Photoshop and took my name off of here. So again, I played for William Blount High School. It's, no hidden thing. Everyone knows that I live in Maryville, Tennessee. And number 36, and what's funny is they had me listed here as a DB. So the story behind that is I actually went into high school football wanting to play corner. Like it's what I always wanted to do. I wanted to be the guy delivering the blow, not the one that was actually taking the blow. So I love defense, and it's what I wanted to play so bad. And I did actually get to play some corner. But the way it worked out is, I wasn't the bulkiest dude. I mean, look over here. They're real generous with the height. I'm going to go ahead and let you know. Your boy Coop is actually like 5'6", maybe 5'7" on a good day. But they listed me as 5'9". You know how they like to do. They kind of stretch those numbers out a little bit. 125 pounds, soaking wet. So I didn't have enough weight on me to really play corner effectively. I was very fast, very, very fast. But, it was tough for me to take down some of those bigger guys, those bigger, taller wide receivers. So what I actually got to do is they let me split the reps up a little bit in practice. So typically I would play corner scout team when we were preparing for the team. So I would get to do that, but then I would also, of course, have to get reps at the receiver position to prepare for the game. So the coaches were nice enough because they knew that I wanted to be a defensive back so bad, and they would let me at least get some reps on scout team and play DB a bit. But I actually played wide receiver. That was like my official position, but they listed me as DB on everything. So this is from the 06 to 07 season. I would have played from, it would have been from 04 to '08. So it's one of those things, guys, where I'm so grateful that I played football, because a lot of you don't know this about me. And after this, I'm going to tell you a funny story from whenever I played football. But a lot of you guys don't know this about me. I was very socially awkward and a very introverted person. So I was a straight A student going into high school. But if I ever had to give a presentation in front of the class, I would literally tell the teacher to give me an F. I was that introverted. I was so embarrassed. I never wanted to get up in front of people and talk. And why I'm so grateful for football is because it taught me to not be a follower, because that's what I was a follower. It taught me how to be a leader. And it really kind of allowed me to open up a little bit. I wasn't shy anymore. I mean, how can you really be shy? I mean, you're in a locker room with, 30 plus other naked dudes. Like, how can you be shy after that? You know what I'm saying? It really kind of opens your eyes up a little bit. So it changed me a lot. I got in shape physically. I mean, again, you can sit here and poke fun at my weight all you want, but man, I'm telling you, I could run 110s all day. You want to run stadiums? All day. I had so much stamina and endurance. I was in the best shape of my life, man. I literally felt like a robot. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I didn't even feel human. Maybe I didn't lift as much as everyone else, but that was fine. I had the endurance and stamina, and I felt amazing. So I'm super grateful for that. It really kind of changed the way that I look at fitness and being healthy. And again, just kind of helped me to be a leader and not a follower. And it's part of the reason why I'm able to do this today, because it opened me up and got me out of that shyness that I had. So I didn't play super often, and when I did play, what's interesting is this was again back from '04 to '08. So our offense, I'm keeping it real with y'all, was probably like 15 plays, and 10 of those were run plays. We would go I formation and just ground and pound, man. That was basically our identity on offense. We very rarely threw the ball at all. So basically, I was blocking all the time. In practice, we were running drills, blocking all the time. It's basically all the receivers ever got to do, and we were mad, man. We hated that we didn't throw the ball very much. But we had there were two brothers that played for us. It was Darren Walker and TJ Walker. Those dudes, listen, I'm telling you, bro, 6'2", 6'3", 225 pounds or so. There's a reason why we ran the ball as much as we did. But anyways, funny story about whenever I did play. There was one year that we actually had a really good football team. I'm talking, bro, like we're legit, man. We feel like we can go somewhere with this thing. And we ended up beating a team that we shouldn't have beat in the first round of the playoffs called Dobbins-Bennett. We beat them by a field goal. And we made it to the second round of the playoffs, and we had to play a team called Farragut. They were the Farragut Admirals. And we had already lost to this team in the regular season, and it was a heated game, bro. I'm talking, they had a running back that every time he would convert and get the first down, he would look over to our sideline and he would flex. And whenever they were running out to start the game, he was flipping off our coaches and stuff like that. Liked to run his mouth a lot. So we really wanted to get revenge on these guys, and it was at their field. And there's a lot of, even at the high school level, some of you know this, there's even a lot of politics and stuff at the high school level. You know, there are players that get to start because their parents donate a lot of money. I saw it at the school that I went to. And there were some questionable calls in this game. And it came down to the wire. If I remember correctly, there was roughly 3 to 4 minutes left in the game. Tie ball game. Farragut has the ball. Our defense is on the field. We get 4 PI calls back to back to back to back. And I'm talking very, very questionable calls, bro. Very questionable. And again, this is just the high school level, but it was real weird. And it allowed them to continue to drive down the field, and they scored with maybe 10 to 15 seconds left on the clock, and they won the ball game. Now, what happened afterwards is everyone would kind of meet in the field to shake hands. And rumor has it that one of the coaches, still to this day, I don't know if it was on who exactly it was, but one of our coaches threw a punch at one of the Farragut coaches. And it just erupted after that, man. It was an all-out brawl in the middle of the field. You know, everybody's swinging helmets. We're fighting out in the stands. The parents are running out onto the field. Here come the police. The police are calling for backup. They're trying to break people up. They're ripping coaches off of each other. And it was just absolutely wild, man. It was mass chaos. Afterwards, there were problems with buses getting windows smashed and people trashing different stuff. Absolutely wild time, man. But I just thought that was kind of a crazy, interesting story that I could share with you guys. I enjoyed every second of it, man. Like I said, I was no off the charts athlete, but I'm super thankful that I did get to play at some level. Again, I don't do this to boast. That's not the point of this. The point is just to share because some people maybe don't know my past. You know, they watch some of my videos and they think they know everything about me, and they just don't. There's so much more to Coop than meets the eye than what you guys see here on YouTube. Now, I'm the same person on camera as I am off camera, and vice versa, however you want to slice and dice that up. But there's so many things about me that people just don't know, and stories about my past and things that I've been through that people just don't know about. So I thought it would be kind of cool to share this for people who were unaware that I did play at the high school level. And I really, please y'all, I know the views are not going to be through the roof on this because it's not about the Miami Hurricanes. But please, if you do watch this, let me know what position you played and what level, and possibly some type of story if you might have one, because I would love, I mean absolutely love to read about it and see it. I wish you guys could share pics in the comment section. I think that would be so cool. Maybe you could tag me on Twitter if you do follow me on there, if you get the opportunity to, but no big deal if not. You can just type it down in the comment section below. So thank you guys so much for watching this. That's really it. I'm not going to dive into any more. Maybe on a stream we can talk about it more at some point, or a video we can dive deeper. But I thought it would just be fun to kind of share this during the bye week to kind of take our minds off of things, because we're about to get into the UNC preview and dive deep into that and prepare for that game. So I appreciate you guys so much for watching. You guys are the real ones. The ones that don't even just watch the Miami content, but you watch little extra videos like this. I appreciate y'all so very much. Remember though, guys, we're all one big happy college football family, but at the end of the day, I gotta say, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out. I'll see y'all in the next one.